even if the kind of the fever dreams of the AI visionaries comes true, still doesn't mean that these stocks are maybe worth what they're worth. I mean, we are pricing in a sort of absolutely transformational technology now. We're kind of akin to the wheel or fire or electricity.
The trader depicted by Christian Bale in the movie The Big Short has indicated he believes the AI bubble is about to burst. Michael Burry, who bet on a US housing market crash in the run-up to the 2007 crisis, has wagered £840 million, just over $1 billion, on falls in shares of the chip maker Nvidia and the software company Palantir. Nvidia became the world's first $5 trillion company last week. That's 16% of the United States' entire GDP. So are we on the precipice of another crash? My next guest is Robin Wigglesworth, editor of the Financial Times Markets and Finance blog. Robin, good evening.
Evening, Kate. How are you?
Very well. Thanks for joining us. What has Michael Burry done exactly, and what does that tell us?
Well, he's used financial derivatives, a form known as options, to bet on these companies falling, essentially, the share price falling. So we don't know exactly what level they're at. We don't know how much we paid for them, but we know that he has a position that should make him quite a tidy bundle of money if those shares do fall as they are actually today.
Okay, so he has banked on the price going down, and that he'll sell and make a profit. That's because presumably he feels that the value of these companies is going to drop.
Well, exactly. I mean, people have been worrying about this AI boom becoming a bubble for quite a while. It's quite dangerous shorting or leaning against these bubbles when they're inflating. People tried to short subprime real estate long before everything came tumbling down in 2007 and 2008. AI, obviously, there is a lot of excitement around it, and it might all be true. But that still doesn't mean that there can't be stupid things happening in financial markets. And Burry is among those that clearly is putting money where his mouth is. He thinks things have gone from frothy to plain stupid, essentially, now.
Has he gone too early, in your opinion? What do you think?
I don't know. If I knew the answer to that, I'd be sitting on my own private island in the Caribbean.
You'd be doing it yourself, wouldn't you, basically?
Exactly. I mean, the bubble could be bursting right now, or it could be another 5 years. We know that humans are prone to these kind of things. As long as we've had, frankly, markets, people have been inflating bubbles, whether it's the South Sea bubble, tulips, subprime real estate, anything really. And it's very hard to know beforehand where kind of the inflection point happens. But we do know there is a lot of excitement around AI, and even frankly, if it is realized, even the kind of the fever dreams of the AI visionaries comes true, still doesn't mean that these stocks are maybe worth what they're worth. I mean, we are pricing in a sort of absolutely transformational technology now. We're kind of akin to the wheel or fire or electricity, and maybe not. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, Palantir's stock has risen by 400% over the last year. I mean, clearly he must have been working to some information, or is it just his gut on this kind of thing? And the concern is it may cause other people to do the same thing.
Well, with Palantir and Nvidia that he's shorting, is Alex Karp, the head of Palantir, was complaining about earlier today. So those are actually two of the only companies in the AI bubble that are actually making money. Most AI companies burn a absolutely insane amount of money to fuel their models. Palantir, makes money, and Nvidia makes an insane amount of money. So he thinks, like Alex Karp, the head of Palantir, thinks this is mad. The thing is, just because they make money doesn't mean that the share prices aren't overpriced. And Palantir is, by several measures, one of the most overvalued stocks in the world today. And the great example from .com is Cisco. People bet on Cisco going to the heavens because Cisco is going to make the physical infrastructure of the internet. And that was actually true, but it still took 30 years for Cisco to regain the share price peak that it saw in 2000. And, Palantir could be an amazing company, but it still might be extremely overvalued. And Burry thinks that that is what's doing now. And if other people follow them, I'm sure other people are shorting these companies or looking at it. It doesn't really matter. If fundamentally they do a good job, it doesn't really matter. I mean, there are enough people who are willing to buy these stocks. So, the fundamentals tell in the long run, at least.
Look, really good to speak to you. Thank you for explaining that so well to us. Robin Wigglesworth, who is editor of the Financial Times Markets and Finance blog. Good to have you with us.
This is one GPU. People think that Nvidia builds chips. We do. We build chips. And these chips go into what is a GPU supercomputer that we invented, started working on almost 30 years ago. And this is our latest version. This is called Blackwell. This computer is a factory. This is quite an interesting thing. This computer, you apply energy to it. It runs an artificial intelligence model. And what comes out of it are tokens. And these tokens are like, you market the tokens for dollars per million tokens. Just like electricity, dollars, kilowatt hours. And this is the new industrial revolution. A machine that generates a commodity that has tremendous value. There are currently 16 different chips that are connected together into one giant GPU. And this is the Blackwell B200.
Yeah. We are launching a new data center coming soon, and I go into the details in a second, with 10,000 of these GPUs. This is going to be a data center under all security standards, which is going to be taking place in Munich. It is in a special prepared location, which is 3 to 4 floors under the ground. It is powered by local energy, renewable energy, 100%.
The industrial AI cloud, built in Germany for Europe.
All the data is staying in Germany. It's not leaving this country anymore. So therefore, we have a stack which is data sovereign.
A quantum leap in capacity, increasing Germany's AI power by 50%.
There is no question Germany will be one of the largest AI markets in the world. How could it not be? How could it fundamentally not be? And so today is a first step for us to go and cultivate, to activate, and to nurture that growth. And so we're very excited about it. I can't wait for us to invest even more.